Hello, my name is Chris Wilson with the University of Winters, and if you are watching this video, you are a parent with a child in high school. In this video, we are going to discuss what we feel are the top 8 issues that face parents today who have high school age children. Now, I can sympathize and I can relate to how difficult it is to just raise your child with the proper morals, values, and integrity that you have, let alone trying to help your child in high school where there's a whole other set of challenges and frustrations. And I think the most important one that needs to be addressed is how a parent can help their child reach their potential and choose a career path that will be fulfilling to the child and help them actually reach their dreams based upon what their true passions are. See, I can sympathize with you. I'm a parent myself. I have 2 children, but also I was a high school educator for years. And I was dealing with kids every single day, and I saw just how confused they were on what they wanted to do after high school. And they were so frustrated because I found that their parents wanted them to do one thing. The school and the guidance counselor were like trying to force them like cattle to do other things. But yet I could see that they had a lot of true passions. They had a lot of great skills, but yet they were never recognized and they were never harnessed in the fashion where the school and the parents help the child determine their passion and then develop a plan to monetize that passion into a career. I know for a fact, and be honest with yourself, are you a parent watching this video right now where you're just not fulfilled with your current career? Your life has not turned out where you really expected it to be. You're frustrated yourself. And that's the toughest question for you to answer yourself. And if that's the case, then how can you help your child find their passion and reach their goals? Because obviously, if you're not where you want to be in life, there were choices made that probably weren't based upon your passions. They were based upon what other people thought you should do. Now, at the end of this video, we are going to give you access to additional information on how you can address what we're talking about right now in the 8 issues. So let's get into these 8 issues. Issue number 1 is expectations. What are your expectations for your child? See, I think we all want for our children better than what we have ourselves. I think that is just inherent in parents. However, statistics tell us right now, this is the first generation ever of parents that when polled, parents said that they think their children aren't going to have it as good as they have had it. The first generation ever. Now, why is that? Is there something that you think is lacking in the educational system or society for you to think that your child isn't going to have it as good as you have had it in your career? I want you to think about that. And what are you doing to help your child reach not only your expectations, but their expectations? Issue number 2 is passion. Is your child truly on a course to follow their passion in life? And I want to give you an example, and this is just an example. I want you to be honest when I'm discussing this. Let's say your child has natural given talents and ability and athletic skill to be a skateboarder. They skateboard all the time. They read magazines all the time. Everything they watch on TV is about skateboarding. They go on YouTube. They're looking at all the tricks. They spend hours just riding their skateboard around. They enjoy it. They love it. And to try to get them to do something else, it's like pulling teeth. Now, if that is their passion, and if you pose the question, if you could skateboard professionally for the rest of your life and develop a career out of it and make a nice living out of it, is that what you want to do? And if they said yes, how many of you would agree? In fact, if that is the case, are you as a parent helping them to go and become a professional skateboarder? Do you feel that the formal education system has recognized that your child wants to be a professional skateboarder and they're doing everything possible to help them do that? Or do you feel that the educational system is just hurting your children into these career paths that truly society tells them they should go into? This is very critical if you want to live a fulfilled life. Because if you're not living a fulfilled life and you don't like your career, I'll guarantee you it's because you did not follow your passion in life. There are probably passions that you, as a parent, as an adult, just absolutely love, and you were never taught how to monetize them and to build a plan. Potential. There's two things in potential. There is reaching your potential and there's untapped potential. The worst thing that you could possibly do in life is to live your life and to have untapped potential. Potential is nothing more than possibility. And I think people have regret because they go through life and they never tap their potential and never followed their possibilities and never gave it their all. So, what are you doing to help your children every single day reach their potential? And do you feel that the educational system is teaching them how to reach their potential? Because if they want to reach their dreams, if they want to follow their passion, they are going to have to grow and become better. In order to do that, their potential is going to have to increase every single day. Wouldn't you agree? Issue number 4 is a plan. Let's go back to the example. Let's say your child is an awesome skateboarder and you recognize that. Now, who is teaching them how to develop a plan right now while they're in high school so they can turn that into a career and they can make money off that? Who is doing that? And ask your child this: how many classes have they taken on goal setting so they can write a goal and build a plan to make something happen? I was a high school teacher, and I'll be honest with you, I can't tell you one class or one semester where they talk nothing about building a plan off what their passion is and setting goals and how to make that happen. Wouldn't that be a great class for your child to take? Wouldn't you think that they should be taking that every single year if we truly want to have children leave high school and be able to follow their passion and have a plan? Don't you think that's what high school is about? Don't you think your child is sitting in class wondering, how is Algebra 2 going to help me follow my passion of skateboarding, of being a chef, of being a singer, of being a teacher? How is that actually going to help? So, if we're not teaching, if you're not teaching, and if you don't know how to do this, and if the education system's not teaching your child how to write a plan, do you truly expect that they're going to reach their dreams and they're going to follow their passion and they're going to have a fulfilled life? Issue number 5, monetize. Who is teaching your child, if we go back to the example, who's great at skateboarding, we recognize that. Who is teaching them how to create a career and to, more importantly, monetize it? Find out what your true passions of your children are, because that's where they'll put their time in every single day. When they have setbacks, don't you think that they'll figure out how to struggle through it? When that child is trying to learn a new trick in skateboarding, don't they spend hours and hours and hours of trying to problem solve and figure that out? Well, what if you can teach them how they can monetize that? Isn't that the most important thing in high school? That we teach them to find a passion, and then we teach them how to monetize that? And don't we feel that then they're going to reach their potentials and their expectations are going to be great? I know this is all making sense to you, but these are issues that are addressing parents today. Number 6, education. I was an education teacher, so I can sympathize with this. Number 1. Is the education system giving them everything to do this? If I had to answer that question, you probably know what that is. But I want you to answer that question for yourself based upon, you know your children better than I do, and you know the education process and the system that they are currently in. If they are not in a system that's doing all this, then what are they doing? Where are they going? How are they getting the information they need to make that happen? Number 7. Who is influencing your child? Who are your role models that have already done what your child wants to do in life? Are they actually in communication with them? Are they modeling with them? The fastest way to success, I don't care how old you are, is finding someone that has already done what you did, learn from them and duplicate it, but then take that and customize it to your personal success and your traits. So do you feel that the education system is doing all this for you? And finally, a solution. What if you could find a cost-effective solution as a parent to make this happen? I can sympathize. I know times are tough. I know the economy is extremely difficult. However, at the same time, there are many people that are thriving. There are many people that are making millions of dollars, and this economy doesn't faze anyone. But at the bottom line, we have to be sympathetic to understand the situation that's everyone's in. As a parent myself, I know what I want for my child. And hopefully, by you watching this video, you know what you want for your child. But now, if we meet in the middle and we are all frustrated, how can we make this happen in a cost-effective manner? We're going to give you information that you can access right now and find out, but I'm going to put the monkey on the table right now. For $20 a month for your child, what if we can help you make this happen and help your child make this happen? Do you think your child can become passionate about something and about education that's helping them with their passion to monetize it, to build a plan, increase their potential? Instead of society telling them that, look, that skateboarding thing you're doing, that's childish. Stop spending time there. You need to learn Algebra 2, and you need to learn all mechanical drawing and all this, because let me tell you, that's what's going to make you successful. When you go into college, you're going to have to learn Algebra 2 again, because you know what? That's going to make you successful. And I don't mean like to sound like I am belligerent to education, but let's call a spade a spade. United States isn't nearly at the top of education. We are so far down on the list. Why? Because the United States has built curriculums based upon what they think children should do rather than following their passion in life, and that's what their whole education is about. So, as you go through the rest of this information, keep in the back of your mind, it's only $20. It's not going to be $500, $1,000, $2,000 or anything. We're talking about $20,000. We have a solution because this is a solution that we have followed for years. We are extremely successful, and that is not to toot our horn. That is to say this. If you want people to influence your children who walk the walk and talk the talk and are going to teach success principles, then you are in the right place. It's your choice now. If you want to take the next step, put your information in below, click submit. You have access to the next video that will explain the process and what we need to teach your child, and then you'll also have an ebook that will go with that specific video. I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule, and my name is Chris Wilson with the University of Winners. Have a great day.